about a month ago, I got this recommended video on YouTube, and it was just like a normal, regular video of like a clip from Justice League. I didn't really think anything of it because it's just like normal on YouTube, but I noticed that the person who posted it was verified. Now, if you don't know much about YouTube's terms of service, one of the things that they're big on is copyright at the moment, and they do this thing, which if you've paid any attention to the YouTube community, is they basically just, if you're a big company, like Warner Brothers, Sony, a big components of this, they'll just strike the shit out of channels. They'll just completely strike stuff. They'll block it worldwide. They don't even bother taking the money. They'll just block it. So I was curious that this channel was verified in posting clips of a film they didn't own. So then I clicked on the channel, and I dug a bit further. So the channel's called Flashback FM. It has 500,000 subscribers, and I just want to point this out really quickly. 500,000 subscribers, but all of their videos are stolen. It's just stolen content. They've just taken stuff from DVDs. There's stuff from the most recent Suicide Squad movie. There's lots of BVS stuff. They recently started posting Mortal Kombat videos for some reason. Like, from the live-action film, they've just started reposting those. All kinds of stuff. A lot of 4K versus, like... So here's what I'll say. There are a few videos that are actual content. So there's... on this one that I'm looking at, which is the default channel, there's a 4K comparison versus 1080p of Man of Steel. Now, that's not really anything. It's the 4K HDR, so it's like the Ultra... I think it's on the iTunes. You can buy through iTunes, I think. That's like actually content though. So I went, okay, cool. They're actually like that. They put like, they had to edit that video, right? So I clicked on it and had a look. It was the Superman one. And yeah, sure, it's not much. They've just put 2 videos up and down. But what I like is that, and by the way, the 4K HDR in this, when you're watching the video, is way more saturated. Hello. He seems alright. Yeah, maybe. So, like, that's kind of a video. It goes pretty long. Like, he shows, like, 5 minutes of the video. And that's something that we'll touch on in a second, too. A lot of his videos are really long. Most clips that you see on YouTube will be, like, a 2-minute scene. His videos run, like, a lot of them are, 2 to 5 minutes. This one, you got, 55 seconds of behind the scenes. 50 seconds. 3 minutes 42, 4 seconds of Justice League. What is this? We have to, I've not seen this one before, hang on. Interesting, okay. So, that's nothing, but that's fine. Something that I want to point out too with a lot of his videos is he'll use the YouTube's hashtag, which is, if you put in the description of a video, a hashtag, if there is a search query in YouTube, it's really designed for training videos. So you can see like this one with 6.5 million views. But oh boy, this one from Flashback FM with 13 million views. Now, rescore AB director.
He's not all right.
No! Victor! We need to restrain him.
Okay, it's bad. Yeah, it sounds terrible. So this is something that he does a lot, is he'll post things from Justice League, and he'll do something to them that isn't really, like, editing. So this one, this is Justice League Hans Zimmer, Justice League rescored AB Director. Now, this is the Junkie XL Man of Steel. This is from the Man of Steel 2013 soundtrack. So again, what he's done, this is the closest he comes to content, this Flashback FM guy. What he's done here is he's taken, I guess he's got like the unrendered, like raw DVD, where he's ripped it somehow. And he's got all the separate audio tracks, and he's just taken out the music and put in the Man of Steel soundtrack. And it's, sure, whatever. But then we get to why I was so interested in his channel. Are those fucking birds gonna shut up? Then we get to why I was so interested in his channel, and that is Release the Snyder Cut, which is a hashtag he started adding to pretty much everything. Anything Justice League related that is to do with the movie, he adds that. And let's just have a look at why he might be doing that. If you click on Release the Snyder Cut, you will see that 2 of his videos are on the top trending of that page, top videos rather. And one of them is that one we were just watching. The other one is a one that's lies. So let's check that out quickly.
I believe that an enemy is coming.
Now I've watched this a few times, so we skipped this. Okay, so the first thing he says is wrong, because we know that this is a wedding rewrite, with the Journey, which was originally gonna be. So he's partly right with his assumption here that this was the original. So what he's trying to do is give us an idea of what the Snyder version would have looked like.
Chuck.
And it's nothing. He says extended dialogue. Does he mean in this
Looking
section?
for warriors.
Or
This stranger.
because he might do. Because he's talking about trailer footage. That's not
Others
from the
like it.
Snyder Cut. That's a trailer. They add that in. It's like
I'm building an alliance
That's not how-
to defend us.
movies work.
It's very.
That's not how films work. They ship trailers to other companies to do. Bruce shaves his beard only after he meets Parademon in Gotham. They did that for because of the other reshoots in the film. That's actually not a Snyder Cut thing. That was the reshoot thing with Patty Jenkins. There are no casualties though. Sure, whatever. That's fine. This is a 12-minute video, so I don't want to go too long. Then he shows concept art and says that's from the Snyder Cut. Now, this is something that this channel does a lot, is lies. And I don't think he's lying. I just think this guy, Flashback Filmmaking, Flashback FM, this whole video is just him, like, misunderstanding how the filmmaking process works. Where he'll show concept art and say, oh, this is, in Snyder's version, this was supposed to happen. That's not how films work. The reason that they did all his reshoots is that Snyder didn't really finish his... Something that we'll talk about in a second, which we're about to look at, is he also doesn't really, like, understand YouTube, I don't think. This is a scene from Batman v Superman. It's a fight analysis, and it's a featurette, I assume, from the DVD. He doesn't say in the description, but it's probably from the DVD. And it's like a weird 3D rendering. I don't think there's any dialogue.
Paired with Kal-El's Kryptonian superpowers, Batman...
Yeah, it's a pre-rendered, like, Warner Brothers have put this together. It's probably for, like, 13-year-olds, right? Like, people that are watching, I don't know, do kids buy DVDs? But, like, it's like a featurette. Like, they go through and they explain how the fight happened. Which, if you watch the film, you know how it happened. What it looks like is he's put together, like, a cool video essay. Or, like, a piece of research. It's not, he's just stolen it again. And notice, again, using the hashtags for the search queries. This guy, like, understands how to get search results, but, continues to not make any content. So that's kind of this guy's story. But then I noticed, like, when you're on his channel, he's got, like, Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, and they're pretty much exactly what you'd expect. It's just him posting dumb DC fucking memes. Like, it's nothing. It's him posting his videos and dumb DC memes. He goes, what does he say? If you like DC Comics, welcome. Come together right now. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. You go to his Instagram. He says, my name is Dimitri. I'm a fan of DC Comics. I live in Russia. I am the owner of YouTube channels Flashback FM and Flashback Filmmaking. But pretty much every video that he posts, he includes this hashtag release the Snyder Cut. So I got kind of interested, like, what's this guy's deal? Is he, like, who's he? What's he about? So if you go to the about section on his YouTube, this is where it gets interesting. So despite the fact that he steals everything, the reason he has separate channels is he separated his main channel, which is Flashback FM, and his Flashback Filmmaking. And it took me a while to work this out because there's no real consistency between the channels. But the difference is, one of them is exclusively clips. The other one, or similar to that, what we saw before, that Superman one, the other channel, Flashback Filmmaking, is still stolen content, but it's just behind the scenes, like featurettes, like from DVD extras. So it's like double stolen, because a lot of the stuff on the main channel is like from like promo material or like from the film, but it's like 3 minutes. The second channel is stuff that you can only get if you pay for. So it's really like double theft is what he's doing on this one, if you think about it. And I've just noticed now he has Video Diary Dimitri, so let's go check that out. I hope this guy's... I'm looking for like... Okay, so he's Russian. We already know that. Oh, this is actually 1 day ago. Let's check. This is actually like content. This will be good. I wonder if that's Dimitri. Yeah. Oh wow, it's pretty. So is this what this guy does? I'm so curious. That's pretty cool though. He's a cool dude. He looks like a nice guy. He's out with his friends, checking out some kind of a festival on the street. Looks really fun. That's awesome. Okay, I didn't know that he had a video channel. That's pretty cool. Let's go check. Let's duck back in and see what other offerings he's got. I want to go to the about. It's gonna be written in Russian though, isn't it? Fuck. Okay. Time for Google Translate. Ba-ba-da-ba. Translate. Let's check it out. Videos about hikes and recreation. Videos about hikes and recreation in the first place. With me and myself, with my loved ones, to whom it is interesting, you can support with the same. I make reviews to help others. I live in the capital of Urals. Cool. Yeah. Checks out. But, like, his other channel is still just theft. And I wonder, this might be a case of, like, he doesn't really realize that he's stealing. But then I kept scrolling, and I kept looking, and when I was doing a bit of research, what I discovered was he seems to be obsessed with the Snyder Cut. Now, this isn't a bad thing. I know a lot of DC fans think it would be good. They're allowed to have their opinion. But what's kind of curious is this whole channel, this whole second channel, Flashback Filmmaking, which is the behind-the-scenes one, it's entirely feature ads. So it's entirely stuff ripped from the DVDs. Except every now and then, he'll post an interview. Right? And I can't work out where they're from. So let's have a look at one with Snyder. There's a few of
everyone
these.
has sort of their own personal relationship with Superman.
He never says where he gets this from.
But he really
Like, this could be from the DVD extra. I don't know. It doesn't...
I'm like, Superman is transcendent of the comic book world.
He doesn't say anything. I don't know where this video's from. Like, normally he'll be like, DVD extra. Like, but he just never says where anything is from on this Flashback channel. The main channel, all the time. Yeah, it's from, like, the DVD, the HD Blu-ray, because he knows that in a search term, that's going to trend really well. I think he deliberately titles these videos so that no one is, like, questioning how he got it. It's like he's got, like, an exclusive take on it. Whereas with the main channel, it's definitely like its own, you know, I want you to be searching for, like, Batman v Superman fight, and then he's got the clip from that, or it's like, Justice League Wonder Woman scene, whatever it is. Like, he knows the search results for that are going to work well, and he also puts the DVD in the description because he knows that kids will go onto YouTube and be like, Superman v Batman DVD, hoping to see the whole film, and he gets views from that, which is fine. But what's bizarre is the whole of his internet existence seems to be theft, but then he's got this, like, really wholesome, like, vlog channel where he makes, like, really cool, like, really interesting, you know, video diaries, and he looks like he's having a lot of fun. Like, which makes me wonder if he doesn't know what he's doing is wrong, but that doesn't make it not wrong. I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. I just find this whole ecosystem fascinating where YouTube is so aggressive with their copyright work, and yet a channel like this with, you know, however many thousands of subscribers can, like, get verified, and all he's doing is stealing stuff. There's, like, 4 videos that he's put work into, and yeah, sure, he's putting them in, like, in Premiere and rendering them out, but that doesn't make it not theft. Like, that's not work. But what's made worse is that he seems intent on this Snyder Cut thing from kind of out of nowhere. Like, the rest of his content doesn't really seem to support that as an opinion he has. He's noticed that, I think he's noticed that the 4K comparisons don't do very well, because no one gives a shit. His biggest videos tend to be either deleted scenes, or, like, just clips from the film. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure this is theft. I just would love any feedback from you guys. If you've seen channels like this before, like, do you think he's stealing? Because he is, but, like, I would love to know if you guys have an opinion on that. And, you know, as much as, like, the DCEU isn't something that I especially enjoy, like, Warner Brothers probably need the money at this point, right? Like, they probably need the cash, I would think, after how much they spent on Justice League. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to do more of these kind of videos, but I cannot stop thinking about this guy's channel. I've been, like, waking up thinking about him ever since I realized he had that many subscribers and 2 verified channels. I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. See you guys next time.